What's my background? Born in Montreal, total Montrealer. Both my parents are from Burundi, which is a tiny country in East Africa. I went there for the first time with my dad 2 two summers ago, and he hadn't been in 35 years. And I witnessed him seeing his siblings for the first time in 35 years, and I met some aunts and uncles and so much family there. When we went up into the mountains in Mabai, which is like a little village up in the mountains, the women there welcomed us with tam-tams and like this big dance routine, and everyone was cheering for us and so excited that we were there. And my auntie, my dad's youngest sister, was in the front like singing and just leading the pack like with so much energy, and I recognized myself in that, and it hit me like, wow, I come from a long line of performers, and while I'm here singing, my auntie's in the mountains doing the exact same thing, and that was really powerful for me. Now more than ever, I'm aware of how much it's shaped who I am, and I realize that with my music, wherever I go, I'm representing Burundi, so I want to represent well, So as I get older, I feel more and more proud to know where I'm from. That's what I love about Montreal. It's such a potluck of culture, and it's fed so much of my artistry, and I'm so grateful for that. The more I travel, the more I realize how special it is here. The musicians are so fiery, and I don't know, there's just something really special. You can tell I love my city, you can tell. Some of the obstacles I've had to overcome to get to where I'm at are just dealing with a lot of self-doubt, because when you're putting yourself out there, you have to be vulnerable. If you want people to connect with it, you have to be connected with the work you're doing, and I don't know, you kind of feel a little naked. How do you get over that self-doubt? I think part of it is accepting that it's just always going to be there, but it's just feeding it less, And some days it's easier than others, Some days I feel like crap, and I'm like, oh my God. And then some days I'm like, wait a minute. Like that negative self-talk, those, all this energy I'm putting into thinking about all the ways the situation could go wrong. I'm like, that's a lot of energy. Why not just flip it and start turning it into something positive? Why not start expecting things to go right? Why not expect things to go well? I think 2018 was a very pivotal year for me. I signed a deal with a label based here, and they helped me out to put the project out. It was my first EP, and I had like a showcase at La Place des Arts. I did Les Francopholies, which was one of my biggest shows that I've ever played. I was named iHeartRadio's Future Star in the month of August last year for my single called L'Univers est à moi. What else happened? My God, so much happened. I applied for this scholarship to go to this event called the Neverland Retreats that happens every year in Costa Rica, and it's just like it's a big networking / mentorship program. It lasts a week, and the Women's International Music Network that's based in LA partnered with the Neverland Retreats to give one lucky female artist the chance to go. I applied, and I got it. And then after I realized it was a worldwide search. It wasn't just like North America, it was all around the world. They were looking for someone, and they chose me. And through the Women's International Music Network, I was invited to go and perform at the She Rocks Awards, which is a ceremony that highlights badass women in the music industry. It was amazing to be there, and then a few days later, I had a showcase in LA, and I sang some of my French music, I sang some of my English music, and it was just like, I felt so well received. I was just awarded as the Francophone Artist of the Year at the Gala Dynastie. So things are going well, man. I want people to remember that they're powerful and that you can create the life that you want. And the people who are privileged enough to have the tools, you're healthy, you got some goals you want, like just go for it. I love hearing people talk about what lights their fire, and I love somehow playing a part in that, like being a little spark, because I think we're we're just passionate beings, you know? So I just stand for maybe just being a reminder of that, reminding people that, you know, we got that fire, and like, what are you gonna do with it?